When someone appears emotionally distant or cold, it's easy to misread their behavior as apathy. But in many cases, that outward coldness is a carefully constructed defense mechanism. It's a shield built from experiences of betrayal, rejection, or emotional wounds that cut deeply. They don't shut down because they don't care. They shut down because they cared too much, and caring came at a cost. Silence for someone like that isn't soothing. It's a psychological threat. It creates a space where there's no noise to drown out the internal dialogue, the memories, the fears, the regrets. In that stillness, they're forced to face thoughts and emotions they've spent years suppressing. The quiet becomes a kind of inner interrogation room where everything unresolved demands attention. To cope with that discomfort, control becomes a survival strategy. By staying emotionally distant and keeping situations tightly managed, they minimize the risk of getting hurt again. This control helps them avoid emotional chaos, but it also shuts out the very thing they crave: genuine connection. It's a paradox. Safety achieved by avoiding the vulnerability that connection requires. What they fear most isn't just pain. It's being truly seen, exposed, and then dismissed. To open up would mean showing someone who they really are beneath the surface. And if that's rejected, the wound is far deeper than surface-level disappointment. It confirms the belief that even their most honest self isn't good enough to be loved or accepted, though it might seem like silence means they're indifferent or content alone. The opposite is often true. That silence is a language, a way of expressing what they don't feel safe enough to say out loud. It's a withdrawal that hides a deeper message. I want someone to notice. I want someone to care enough to stay. But they don't always have the words to ask for that, or the trust to believe it's possible. What breaks this pattern is not pressure or confrontation, but understanding. When someone takes the time to look beyond the surface, to see the human being behind the coldness, it can slowly rebuild trust. Gentle, patient, consistent care creates the conditions where they might begin to open up again. It's not a quick fix, but it's the beginning of healing.